winning the championship as an executive was much more rewarding than winning a championship as a player, from my experience.
It was a real thrill, and I haven't gotten over it since, as you can probably tell.
One of the greatest, moments that I've ever experienced, and happened to be on that parquet with all the people that I love and the talent I love. So it was incredible.
That whole night was so special. It's something that you never forget.
That was my first year, and all of a sudden, we're world champions.
I thought that that symbolized, unity at its best.
Man, this is forever. This is forever now.
I don't plan on sleeping for a week and months. If y'all looking for me, personal friends, my number's about to change.
The bottle popping.
I feel so good. I'm not really tripping. Oh, nice. Pull on.
It was like all a fog. We were drunk, you know what I'm saying? From the champagne, from the beer.
Is this as sweet as you thought it would be? As good as it gets, baby. We the champs. Toast up, drink up, big. Come on, baby. Reach out here, baby. I'm real Ubuntu. Just got Ubuntu. Straight up.
I don't think we went to sleep.
I don't drink.
I was so drunk. Like, I drank so much champagne. Like, I remember wanting to go to Disneyland.
We got a gold ball.
Hey, we just partied. Just party.
Words, y'all can explain it. I can explain it. We won. I'm getting the camera job. I'm getting everybody.
We ran out of alcohol, and we just started, like, pouring Gatorade on each other. Like, we just didn't stop. If there was liquid in there, it was, like, on the ground, over with.
Man, this started since I was like 9 years old. It's been a 21-year. It's been a 21-year journey. That's what makes it all sweet.
I just remember it was a party in Boston for a while.
2 days after the Celtics won the title, rabid fans from near and far poured out onto the city streets of Boston for an enormous block party in the form of a victory parade. The mode of transportation around town? Duck boats, of course.
That is Kevin Garnett. You can't miss him with that big gold ball.
We got on the duck boat, and then Kevin Garnett is just like you said it would be. And that, over everything, is what I remember the most, that statement, just like you said it would be.
It felt great just to see how the whole city came out for this parade. I remember lighting up a cigar. I was like, this is for Red. The next thing I know, I was throwing up on the duck boat. A lot of people didn't know that, because I probably maybe smoked one cigar ever up until then, and I guess I didn't know how to hit a cigar. So there's a period during the parade where you don't see me for a good 4 or 5 minutes. And then I come back out and I'm like drinking some water. I'm like, all right, no more cigar. The parade was like the best thing ever happened to me in my basketball career. Like, seeing that many people, like, that was crazy. I just remember people was like sitting on stoplights, on buildings, like, it was amazing.
I can't give you specifics from the parade. I can just tell you how I was on there. We was going like this.
People on the rooftops, people just congratulating us all over, just showing so much love, and the pride and everything everybody had in the city, man, was amazing. It was a sea of green.
Sea of people. It was unbelievable.
It was so exciting, I just took off my shirt.
It definitely came out in full force to celebrate number 17, so it was a very special day.
The celebration continued all summer long. When the team reconvened in the fall, they kicked things off by raising banner 17 to the rafters and taking their rightful place in Celtics immortality. After the festivities, Boston picked up right where it left off, starting the season 27-2, including a team record 19-game win streak. Fans and players alike had one word in mind: repeat.
We came out the gate rolling. I was like, we could probably win 70 games.
But on a February night in Utah, everything changed in a split second. While trying to finish off an alley-oop, Kevin Garnett landed awkwardly.
KG is hopping to the sidelines.
The initial diagnosis was a strained right knee. He missed the next month of the season.
For him to get hurt at that moment, I know it kills him to this day. I don't think Kevin was ever the same after that.
It's basketball. And in perspective, yeah, things don't go your way all the time.
Garnett made his way back to the court in late March, only to re-injure the knee on a non-contact play less than a week later. The team's insistence that number 5 would return in the playoffs turned out to be fool's gold. KG was done for the year, and the defending champs would soon follow. They were eliminated in the conference semifinals by Orlando. All that was left was to wonder, what if?
If KG don't get hurt, I feel like we win the championship again.
We win the championship if he doesn't get hurt. Period. Period. We were going back to back.
I really believe if Kevin was healthy, we would have been back to back.
It just makes you appreciate, and not take for granted, the year we had where guys were able to be successful and healthy throughout the entire season.
But this group wasn't done yet. The next season, despite finishing just 4th in the East, the Celtics made their way back to the finals for a rematch with the Lakers, leading the series 3-2. The injury bug bit the Celtics yet again early in Game 6. The timing could not possibly have been worse.
He wants to take it hard here. That's one of the toughest guys in the NBA.
Perkins tore 2 ligaments in his knee and was out for the remainder of the series. The Celtics held a 49-36 lead in the 3rd quarter of Game 7, but the big man was sorely missed down the stretch, and a championship was lost in devastating fashion.
I believe we would have had a second championship if he didn't get hurt in the 9-10 season because the rebounding was so important in that Game 7 against the Lakers.
That's one of the toughest losses I ever had to experience. I mean, Game 7 of the NBA championship, you got the lead pretty much most of the game.
I know that they're haunted by that 2010 finals, losing in the Game 7.
We let that slip out our hands. That was supposed to be the second title. If Kevin doesn't get hurt the year after we win the first one, that would have been we feel like a third.
For sure, our team was built to win 3 championships in a row.
I still haven't watched the replay of that game because it's so clear to me in my head. I don't even need to watch it.
2 years later, the beginning of the end had arrived. In a stunning turn of events, Ray Allen, 1/3 of the new Big Three, declined a richer offer from the Celtics and instead signed with the Miami Heat.
You move into a situation where you come to the summer, you don't know what potentially can happen. And, you take it a step process at a time and try to figure out what's best for you and your family. And, here I sit. When I came down here, I text Paul and Kevin.
I tried calling them and texting them, and, we really didn't have no communication, so I didn't really know what was going on.
But it's sad to me, knowing that I'm not going to be with those guys anymore, but, I'm looking forward to what we can do here in this organization, being a teammate of LeBron.
I felt like the ultimate betrayal. This is a team that, because of LeBron, is our rival now. Everybody knew how much we disliked the Heat. We couldn't stand them. And then for, a brother of ours to join them, it just kind of messed up our relationship. That hurt me, truthfully. It stung.
He made a business decision. Could he have said it better? Perhaps he could have told the guys in better fashion that he was leaving or let them know. It's amazing to me that, so much is still lingering on.
I mean, everything's cool on my end. Ray's doing his thing. Ray's, almost, I don't know, I think he might be 40 years old, and I'm 31. We're 2 different times in our life, so there's a lot of things we have in common. Now, KG and I, we do have a lot of things in common, and we still speak and we talk, from time to time, but on my end, I don't think twice about it or have any ill will towards any of my ex-teammates.
I don't have Ray's number anymore, so I'm not trying to communicate.